the horn do the do-dang do.
All right, let's get this thing started. Here we go again. This is the place where I can say what I want, how I want, and the way I want. And there's nobody here to take the conversation to the right or to the left because it's all on me. This is Express Yourself Live, the pre-recorded version. Why? Because the studio is closed. COVID's wreaking havoc on my productions. Anyways, we'll get started in 60 seconds. The Chronicles of Nate Patterson. Let's see what this brings. Hello everybody, I'm Nate Patterson and this is Express Yourself Live, the pre-recorded version. Why? Because COVID is wreaking havoc with the world and with the studio, and man, it's causing problems with my productions. But anyhow, what do we say? We do the best we can with what we got. So here we go. How do we start this show? I don't know, because I don't have a topic. It was going to be a test show because, as you can see, I spruced a few things up here. And yeah, got a camera over there, and got a camera right here. And got a camera over there. No, not that. I got this camera right here and that camera over there. Okay, so topics. I don't know. I'm going to be all over the place on this one because I don't have a topic. But there have been some things, right? There have been some things that have been happening I can comment on. Hold on a second. Let me do away with this cigarette. Okay. I can start here. Life. Update to the Ahmad Arbery case in my video. Man, you know, I'm not a monster. You know what I mean? I'm not a monster. I feel the way that I do about some things, but man, you know, I for some reason, man, I'm sitting there looking at the verdict that came across Facebook. That's where I saw it. All three of those dudes got life. Two of them got life with no parole. Little Roddy Bryant, he can get parole in 25 years. You know, although that I'm satisfied with that verdict and punishment, man. I mean, I put myself in that position, yo. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Because, man, their life is over. Their life is over, man. You know? I mean, they walk into that cell, that door shuts, man, and they're no longer their own person. They're told what to do, when to do it, how to do it all day long, 24/7, until they die. You see, here's my problem, right? And this is why I get squeamish when I hear these verdicts come down. Right, is that, man, I have a recurring dream about me being locked away in Connecticut some damn where, and I get claustrophobic. You know, I can't never leave. I can't never do what I want. You understand? Danger is all around me, man. Yeah, I've been arrested a few times. I spent a couple of days in jail, and all I did was push-ups, walked in circles, and punched walls. Why? Because everything was closing in on me. So I can only imagine what these dudes is feeling, because why? They live the upper middle class family life and, you know, the American dream. You know, they had their families, they were married, and now they don't have that no more. What is their family feeling? You know? All I got to say is racism is a bitch, ain't it? Man, you know, if they just did something else instead of fucking with Arbery, man, excuse the expression, man, they would have been all right. They could still be racist, but they could be racist where they was, wherever it was, man. But, man, I don't know. But anyways, that's that, man. You know, we've had a lot of people die. Do you know that January seems to be like, you know, the month for deaths every year? The first year, you know, the New Year's Day, right? All of a sudden, you know, if you're on Facebook, you get flooded with tremendous posts about who passed away. You know, even in everyday life, man, you get a billion phone calls. So-and-so passed away, a couple of your family members, friends, and all that kind of stuff. It's like the world is purging for some reason or another. You know, you got the changing of the guard. You got new babies being born, you know. And, yeah, man, these things. Let me check something here, since this is a test video, because I hear echo. I'm not supposed to be hearing an echo, and I hope I don't hear an echo on this video, right? Let's see, we got 5 minutes. Let's go a little longer. Let's talk about relationships, right? You know, let's talk about relationships, man, because, you know, everybody is in a relationship in some way or another, except for me. You know, I'm pleased just being me, you know, and relationships have some bullshit problems, man. Bullshit is not a cuss word. I can say bullshit, right? And most of the relationship problems, man, you know, they center around, don't look at my phone. Oh, you went to the club and you was with this girl. You was talking to this guy. And, oh, you know, look here, man. Let me tell you people something that I learned, because I was one of the most bullshit motherfuckers. Back then, we used to call those type of guys jive. I was a jive guy, right? You know, I had like, you know, my side things and my main squeeze, right? And here are the rules, right? Nobody touches your main squeeze. You understand? She can't touch nobody. But the side chicks, man, and, you know, they fair and open game. But if, you know, your boy wants to hit your side chick, he got to ask permission. I guess that's still in effect today. I still hear the murmurings of that type of mindset around, man. But today, it's like, well, I could say it best this way. The way Eddie Murphy said it in the stand-up comic, man, it's Fuckfest 2000. I mean, you can fuck your friends, you can fuck your boy, you can fuck your girl, you know, you can fuck their friends. You know, and it doesn't mean anything. It's just a thing. You know, girls don't get label holes no more, only by my generation. You know, and yeah, man, these guys and girls, they got it going on. I saw that coming towards the latter part of my youth, right? When I was still out trooping, you know, on the drug and whatnot. And I found myself in a hotel room, and all I could hear was an orgy in the next room. Like, goddamn. And these are high school kids, man. I saw them come in, man. They came in, I don't know, because a couple of them caught the bus. Some of them came in the car, but they were school kids. And I was like, why ain't these niggas in school? Well, about 10 minutes later, I found out they was fucking, you know? And, man, it just seemed so normal for them. But, you know, here's the thing, man. Right? You can't do that and say that you're in some type of relationship with somebody. What are you thinking? I mean, you're thinking that, you know, you're a real cool guy, right? So, you know, you can go ahead and get these hoes, you know, that y'all call these bitches, go and just dog them out, blow the back out, all kind of shit. And then you go home to your girl. I'm just going to say this plain and simple, man. Don't think, man, after a while that you doing that type of silly shit that your girls are just sitting home doing girl shit. She probably at a motel getting her back blown out. And yeah, man, that's happened to me a few times, you know. I'm 60, I can admit that shit now. I mean, I've been ghosted, you know what I mean, because I was out trying to ghost. Right? And I've been home doing my duty. Those things more than likely would have never happened. Now, I can't say they would never happen, because you never know what happens in a relationship, but more than likely they wouldn't have happened had I been taking care of business. This brings us way back to the point I'm trying to make about relationships. I don't know why I got off on that tangent, but man, you know, look here, man, right? When you commit to a relationship, it's just that. It's a commitment. Now, don't think because you found this girl that, you know, she's the end all. Because there's always somebody out there prettier than her, you know, better than her, right? Or whatever way you want to call it, man. But you're in a committed relationship with this female, and females, you're in a committed relationship with this guy because there's always another hunk of a guy out there with the shit that you like. Can't keep your eyes off of him, you're wet between your legs and all that kind of stuff, right? But see, here's the issue. Are you going to sample the product, or are you going to remain true to your commitment? See, that's what a commitment is all about. Commitments are dangerous when you're early and you're young, because, man, you haven't really, flowed like you're going to flow throughout your life, and you're constantly meeting new people. And I'm not just talking about in the street, I'm talking about professional life and all aspects of life. You're constantly meeting new people. Then all of a sudden, you meet that one girl that, drags your interest away from your girl who's at home holding it down. But I mean, here you are, dazzled by this new chick. You understand? And you start giving her some attention. Let's flip that by this new dude, and you start giving him attention. And then you start coming up short at home, and all of a sudden problems. Here go those problems. And you just can't put your fucking finger on it. Well, I'm going to submit to you that the answer to your problem is right there in the mirror. It's you. It ain't her. It ain't him. Now all of a sudden you don't find this new thing. You can see nothing but faults in the person that you committed to. And all of a sudden, you got to figure out all kind of ways to get out of this commitment. I could sneak. I could just break up. I could just not pay attention. I can do all these things except for handle your business and, honor your commitment. Think about how many relationships you had that have ended out that way. Now, you move on to the new person, that's up for grabs because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Do you understand? Because a lot of times when we're young, we think with our loins. I ask this question to people who are in love. And I don't ask this question, for them to try to stump them, you know what I mean? Or to try to discourage them from any type of relationship whatsoever. I ask them this question so they can understand where they are. And I'm going to ask the question right now. Then I'll emulate the answers that I got, and then I'll give you the reason I asked the question. The question is this. What do you love about your significant other? What do you love about them? Why are you in love with them? Why? So when I pose this question, people go on to attempt to answer it. That's the biggest mistake you can make right there. See, because when you place an answer to that question on 1, 2, or 3 things, you have doomed your relationship. You have become a prophet. And you have just told everybody how your relationship is going to end. You understand that? You told everybody how your relationship is going to end. How? Because, see, none of those things or anything that you can name, anything that you can come up with, right, is permanent. It's all temporary. It's going to wash away. Why? Because if you say, because she's so pretty, she's so beautiful. I mean, oh man, I just got to have her. Well, give her 10 years to see if you still say the same damn shit. Because we're constantly getting old. Our bodies are constantly changing. Because she can cook, she can do this, she can do that. Well, what about the day she don't cook? What about, when she gets tired of cooking and she wants to go out somewhere? Or, God forbid something happened to her and she can't cook. Relationship's over at that point. It's just the way he does things. His body is so, he just looks so good. Really? Give him 10 years. When that stomach start to stick out and he flabbing every motherfucking where, sitting down eating you out of house and motherfucking home. Which brings me to this. Everybody always wants to put their best foot forward. The best foot forward technique. means that, oh baby, you don't live together yet, or you might live together. You still, you suck it in your stomach, so she don't see you flab out, and you run into the bathroom to put your makeup on and all that kind of stuff. You're still putting your best foot forward. Yeah, give that shit about 4 or 5 months. Notice I didn't say years. Give that shit about 4 or 5 months, because you can only do that for at the most 5 months. I'm telling you. Because why? Because naturally, the real you is going to come out. The more comfortable you get with each other, the more you're going to relax. The more you're going to start, I do my hair. Well, you already seen me with my hair messed up. Well, she already seen my stomach, so I don't have to pull it in. You know what I mean? Then you start shitting and leaving the bathroom door open, and that aroma's coming out. All these things. The real you starts to come out. And then the other one says, what the fuck did I do? What the hell is going on here? You know what I mean? So my advice to that is be you from the get-go. Be who you are. So that person can get a good picture of what they're getting into, male or female. Be you. Don't be this perfect person that's just, you're just flattering and all this other stuff. Make that a part of who you are, so it can last. It's always going to be there. You see these TV shows like the Cosby Show and all these other shows, where they got the husband and wife with all the kids, and the husband and wife is still saying that goobly gop stuff to each other. That's what you need to do. I mean, I had this friend, man, that, no matter, he got a phone call just passing by, or he came home for the day, whatever. Whenever he encountered his wife, his first words were, "Hey, queen. Hello, my queen." She was queen. Do you understand? How you think that made her feel? In front of everybody, in private, it didn't differ. You know what I mean? Because this dude wasn't fake. He felt that about his girl. And believe me, he was around a lot of women that looked a hell of a lot better than his wife, in my opinion. But to him, they didn't. Why? Because he committed to his relationship. He committed to his relationship, and it was successful, man. They are happy. They're a happy couple. I'm quite sure they had the differences, but they settled them, and they're happy. Right? So anyways, so to bring this home, the only answer to that question is, I don't know, I just do. You see the difference? There's no one thing. It's that person. It's everything, the good and the bad about that person. I used to date this girl, man, and I felt like I would kiss the ground that she walked on, but I would get power and strength. I would get strong. I would physically stand up or sit up more erect whenever she walked in a room, because I drew strength from her. Do you understand? That's how she made me feel. That is how she made me feel. Do you understand? In a room full of people, I could feel her come in. Unfortunately for me, she didn't feel the same way. Do you understand? Right? So it didn't really work out that way. But imagine if she did. Cosby to Huxley. That would have been our relationship. But now we can't stand each other. But relationships, man, you got to take them more serious. Right? You can't just keep playing around with the phone thing and this, that, and the other. You got a problem with your significant other going through your phone. You are not ready for any type of relationship but fucking. And that's it. So why are you trying to fake the funk, as we used to say? Why? It's just causing you problems. Then you want to run around with a bunch of drama. You understand? Then you want to run around with a bunch of drama. People say, now you're popular. If that's your thing, then keep doing what you're doing. But if you want to live a good life and be happy, like you see your friends over there, and they're happy with who they got, just be real and stay committed to your relationship. This is all you have to do, is be real and stay committed to your relationship. You do that, you'll be a happy camper. I got to tell you, I'm Nate Patterson, and this is just a test show for Express Yourself. I forgot the name of my show. Isn't that something? I'm gonna be out now. Deuces.
Let the horn do the do-dang do. Express yourself.